we want to submit to this committee that there is a prescribed format for declaring a member of parliament, a governor, a woman rep, all elected positions. And there is a statutory form that should be filled to show the result of that particular person. For our case, we as the commissioners, it is for the presidential result, they are supposed to fill Form 34C, which is a summary of all the results from all the constituencies in the country. That is the result form. We want to submit that was never submitted to us. What we got from the CEO from the CEO then to the chairman and the commissioners is a three or four page summary of all the counties, the 47 counties. So as we sit, we have never seen Form 34C, which is the presidential resort form. And that is the reason why we say it was unfair for us to be forced out of the commission, and we hope that that will be looked into. Now, our recommendation, as we move to our recommendation, one, we hope that sooner than later, the Iebc Commission is going to be reconstituted as quickly as possible. There are several issues, including boundary delimitation, which is a very urgent issue. We are hoping that as soon as possible, the Commission is going to be reconstituted. Now, number two, the Commission, acting as a technical full-time commission, is essentially not only non-strategic, it is also policy-oriented. It must have elaborate rules for the commissions, responsibility of the commissioners, a framework to organize the commission in such a way that the commissioners are responsible for the directorate they head. What we have currently is a situation whereby the CEO of the commission is running the commission. However, the commissioners head certain committees. And I'll give you an example. When I was at the commission, I was the chairman of Finance and Supply Chain Committee. However, in the law, the work of the supply chain, the person who is answerable is the CEO. According to the Public Finance Management Act, he is the same person responsible for the finances of the commission. What is the role of a chairman of a committee like that one in Iebc, even if you are a commissioner? Literally nothing. And that is what we find. And these are the legal issues which you think the structure of the commission needs to be addressed. And unfortunately enough, the Supreme Court did address itself and said that there needs to be the corporate governance within the commission need to be addressed. What we are proposing is that, one, we would like to request or to consider that we use the Ghanaian model of the commission, whereby we are suggesting the chairman of the commission with 2 deputies becomes the accounting officer. They are full-time commissions. We are suggesting that the commission be led by the chairman and the commissioners who are full-time and accountable. So the accounting officer of the Iebc should be the chairman of Iebc, so that we do not have a law whereby the resources are being accounted for by the secretariat and the commission is just there to oversee or to oversight. The responsibility of the commission to manage the elections in any country is very high. Therefore, I would suggest that we do not consider the commission like other parastatals or board of governors organizations. The Ghanaian model also, I would suggest, in the selection of the select committee that is going to be used to interview the commissioners, the Ghanaian model is also very good. I suggest that you can look at it. You don't have to adopt it, but you can adopt it according to what you want as a country to fit our country. I'm suggesting because the chairman of the Electoral Commission of Ghana is a former Chief Justice. Then they also have a former Chief of General Staff, a former IG of the police, and the other commissioners. But that team in our country, I was also going to suggest that probably Council of Governors should be members of the select committee. You could have two people, one from the minority, one from the majority. These are our suggestions. It's for consideration. Finally, the distinction must be made where the law or the constitution provides the mandatory function of the commission. For instance, under Article 138, the commissioners have direct role in the verification, declaration of presidential results. In relation to such, the CEO, for example, last election, the CEO and Professor Guliye were the ones who were given the mandate by the chairman of Iebc to do the tallying. That information was not. That was not a delegated responsibility by the commissioners to the CEO. And it is an appointment that was made by Mr. Chebukati. I don't think that is within the law. So with those few remarks, I wish to ask my brother to take up the next part of presentation. Asanteni sana.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Commissioner Wanderi.